He's been around, he's headlined around the country. He is so funny. Let's give him a warm welcome for Mr. Howard Feller.
Howard Feller, man. I was thinking about this past week, somebody asked me when was the first time I ever performed. I'm like, I'm a little younger and I still remember it as being a painful act. I know your first show was being 60. Your first show was years ago, man. What was it like back then? What was your first show like?
It was a place called Eric's. It was like a bar that had an open mic. And there was an audience, because open mics had real audience as opposed to just a lot of other comics writing in notebooks or bringer shows. You could go and it was, there'd be audiences. This kind of stand-up comedy was taking off, you know, so. Anyway, I was there and you know, it was an open mic, so a lot of the comics were, you know, we were all terrible, you know, so it didn't really matter.
I tried to meet women, you know. I went to a singles party a few nights ago, you know, and I got 3 numbers, and she wouldn't give me the other 4.
When you got off stage for your first time, did you think you were going to be performing 30, 40 years later?
Well, I don't know. It was something I always wanted to do, you know, and you know what got me, what made me want to do it. I remember, like in the '70s, I would watch, you know, HBO would come along, you know, and I was a teenager, and I would watch Robert Klein and George Carlin. They all had these early HBO specials, and I thought both of them were amazing.
Yeah, watch the news. The economy's messed up. I heard this on the news. Supposedly, over the past couple of months, the cost of living has gone up 4%, but I'll probably keep doing it, because they really got you there. I'm willing to pay a little extra for that.
But you're only 60. People went to the 90s and 100s. You can still be comedy. Can you see yourself doing comedy?
Yeah, I think I could still make it. You know, I'm starting to get good at it now. That's why I'm starting.
Do you feel now you're older, you're getting better at it when you're younger, or do you feel now?
No, I do. I think I'm actually. All kidding aside, I think I'm ready for prime time. My advice to any novice comics is get really good someplace where, you know, in some little small flyover place where nobody, in some little dingy bar where nobody who's anybody would ever go. And when you're great, come to New York or LA or some place that matters, and then go to the real comedy clubs.
Here, enjoy the rest of the show.